So as you can see by the title, I'm doing a Warriors evaluation. Pretty much, you can say I'm doing a Warriors Blazers evaluation. But I want to get a little insight into both teams. Like, these are the top two teams under 500 right now, and they have the most potential in my eyes. And by no means are the Warriors exciting. I watched them the other day, actually, and I was very bored by the game. I was actually really disappointed because I thought it'd be a lot better of a game. But they do have talent, I can say that. And making this team making a team that's not so good and not exciting into like an exciting great team is really what I love to do with these association teams. So it should be interesting if I decide to choose this Warriors team, like how it would go and what I would do with this team, because there's a lot of options. And would I keep someone like Andrew Bogut, or if I pick the Blazers, would I keep someone like Jamal Crawford? But I haven't even introduced myself yet. It's your friendly neighborhood commentator, Dread Silver. I'm already like a minute in, I haven't even introduced myself, but let me get right into it. Look at this, man. Get a nice steal right there, throw it up to, actually, I thought that was me, the Blazers. I'm thinking this is Blink's association with my team. This is my friend I'm playing against. We're pretty evenly matched, at least in 2K11. I'm a little better than him in 2K12, and he usually plays with the Grizzlies, but he said he would help me out and pick the Blazers team to go against. So it should be a pretty good game starting off. And you saw him just throw an alley-oop on me, throw that J.J. Hickson, and he just dunks on me with Jamal Crawford. I don't stand for that, you know, that's not how I do. But there's 5 seconds left in the first quarter. What do you think I'm going to do? Get kicked to Klay Thompson with a nice 3 to beat the buzzer. I think that's a nice way to end the quarter. So get into the second, and how many times has that happened to y'all? The most BS ever. And if you rewind that back, his foot didn't even cross the line, didn't even touch the line. But I still get that stupid backcourt violation. This must be the most annoying thing in the game. And he catches me in the air right there, and Felton gets a nice pull-up fadeaway jumper to go. Felton he's a great player on the Blazers. He's not kind of my play style. I like more athletic type guards, but Felton is I think he's one of the more well-rounded guards in the league. He has a jumper, he can lay up and he can lay up. He can get to the rim, which is kind of surprising when you're a small guard. But in this game, if you're a smaller guy, and check Jamal Crawford with all kinds of disrespect, just pull up in my face. When you're a smaller guard, it's kind of harder to get buckets in this game. But that's completely irrelevant when I'm playing with Nate Robinson. I don't know what it is. And I got a nice skyhook to go with Bogut. It's really irrelevant when I'm playing with Nate Robinson in this game. As you will see, and you probably already have seen, Nate Robinson stays getting to the rim. I don't know what was happening. He wasn't getting blocked. I'm going to actually be driving right here, and check me with the and one. I just run him over. And he was getting so angry this game because I stayed getting buckets with Nate Robinson. I was very surprised. I wasn't playing Curry as much, mainly because I think he's actually injured in real life. So I just wanted to make it a little bit realistic. But check me with the charge. That was a perfect charge, but they give me the foul. Watch the replay. Tell me this isn't perfect. Word? That's how we're doing this? Okay, that's how we're doing this, 2K. 2K needs to fix stuff like that. Clearly outside the half circle, but they're still going to say it was a defensive foul, which makes no sense. And David Lee, he's the most incredible player in the post. Like, y'all don't even know. He really is. The only downside to David Lee, and as I get that steal with Brandon Rush, I get this nice layup. The only downside to David Lee is that jumper I just took. He might have one of the hardest normal jumpers in the game. So if he's out the post, you know, there's no using him. And also, if you didn't know, David Lee has a 99 mid-range, I believe. I might be wrong, but I just checked it a little while ago, and I'm pretty sure it's a 99 mid-range. And you see me get the steal once again. No one's guarding Curry. You can't leave Stephen Curry open. I could shoot the most horribly timed shot with Stephen Curry, but if I'm wide open with him, it's going in. And you know we're playing on Hall of Fame. As he gets a nice reverse layup with LaMarcus Aldridge, I try to get it to Klay Thompson, try to run a play for him. It isn't happening, so I kick it back to him. And here's the play of the game. Charlie Jenkins. I put a knee in his chest to get that easy layup right there. He tried to set a charge on me, but it wasn't happening. That's what he gets, you know, for getting me that defensive foul when that was a clear charge on my side of the court. But at this point, stuff just starts to go wrong for him. He gets a nice layup right there, but stuff just starts to go wrong for this guy. I feel kind of bad for him. He gets completely obliterated with Wesley Matthews. You see me just completely swat him right there. And so I'm getting to the post of Bogut. He's just going to manhandle Hickson right here. He can't do anything right there, and I get an and one. I stayed getting and ones this game, which I was really surprised about that since it's just the Warriors. So I get into the lane one more time, another and one with Nate Robinson. I don't even know how that happens. Like, how am I going to just put... How is Nate just going to get an and one on Nicholas Batum? Isn't Nicholas Batum like 6'8", 6'9", or something like that? And Nate's like 5'10", I don't know. That makes no sense to me. But he's trying to come back on us, but he's making a couple mistakes right here. Takes a bad layup with Jamal Crawford, but we're coming right back with it. Klay Thompson for the fadeaway, trying to mess around a little bit. And you see the season high with Bogut. It said like 6 rebounds for Bogut. 2K be messing up sometimes. So I'm just messing around at this point. I want him to come back a little bit, you know. I'm just trying to have some fun, but he just messes up. This is probably the worst set of passes I've ever seen in 2K. I just get the easy steal right there. I'm running down with Nate Robinson, and he's going to get a nice contact layup once again. That's the third one in a row. He's pretty nice, which I was very surprised about. So, just this third quarter has just been awful for him. I get another steal, and I'm about to throw this backwards alley-oop to Richard Jefferson. At this point, I'm just like, I'm cracking up, laughing at this guy right here. And watch right here. Me being a troll takes another inbound steal and just takes the last shot of the quarter. I'm up by 15. I went on the craziest run ever, and he's just upset right now. So going to the fourth quarter, I think we both know that I'm about to win this game. So I'm gonna go talk more about the team than the play-by-play. But Klay Thompson, he's an awesome player. I knew he was a three-point shooter, but I didn't know how pure he was from three-point. This Golden State Warriors is a three-point shooting team. They got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Richard Jefferson, Nate Robinson, Darrell Wright. Like, I could just keep naming off players. I think they got actually more than that. Brandon Rush, you know? So getting three-point shots will not be an issue with this team. And check the oh my goodness. Check the and one with Stephen Curry, man. Stephen Curry's so awesome too, man. Like, he gets into the lane, and I didn't think he'd get into the lane like that. Honestly, I thought he was more of a shooter. I remember he used to, but I haven't watched him recently. And you see him, you just come and destroy him right there. I win by 22 points. So it was just an awesome feeling to play with this team. I was really impressed with how this team played. But overall, you know, I'm just pleasantly surprised with this team, and I'm kind of leaning towards it. It's not a complete decision, but I can kind of say y'all can kind of count on the Warriors for being the next association team I'm doing. It's not a total decision, but I think no one else has done it, so I feel real original for doing this. And I guess I can thank y'all for that. But this is your friendly neighborhood commentator, Dread Silver. Thanks for watching, and have a good one, y'all.